Welcome to Amazing 7, where every journey is an adventure and every story sparks your sense of wonder. Here we dive into the world's most breathtaking destinations, uncover hidden gems, and share the marvels that make our planet truly extraordinary. Whether you crave ancient mysteries, spectacular landscapes, or unforgettable cultural experiences, you're in the right place. Picture vibrant city lights, sweeping drone shots over mountain peaks, bustling markets, and serene coastlines, all waiting for you to explore. From the cobbled streets of timeless cities to the wild heart of nature, we bring you 7 amazing stories in every episode, curated to inspire your next adventure. Ready to discover, dream, and be amazed? Let's set off on this unforgettable journey together. You're watching Amazing 7. Italy. Just saying the word conjures up brilliant images. Magnificent old buildings, chaps in sharp suits zipping about on Vespa's plates piled high with fresh pasta. A country of stories all happening at once. It's a feast for the senses. A grand opera. Sets, ancient ruins. Soundtrack, the cheerful clatter of forks on plates. Conversation in a sun-drenched piazza. A proper adventure waiting to happen. For the curious traveler, history with your holiday, art with your aperitivo. Italy is the ultimate destination, not ticking boxes, immersing in a way of life perfected over millennia. A good coffee, a perfectly ripe tomato, a walk at sunset. We're going to embark on a little virtual journey, a modern-day grand tour. We'll pop into Rome, float through Venice, and then meander down the stunning Amalfi coast. Each one is a world of its own, together magnificent. Think of this trip as assembling the perfect Italian meal. Rome, hearty secondo piatto, full of history, substance and drama. Venice, like a delicate dessert, tiramisu perhaps. It's beautiful, a bit mysterious, and it melts away, leaving you wondering if it was all just a wonderful dream. Finally, the Amalfi coast is the digestive, ice-cold limoncello, zesty sun-soaked brilliance. It's the perfect dazzling finish. Our journey begins in the heart of it all, Rome, then north to Venice, the impossible city with watery streets and gondolas. To finish, we'll travel south to the Amalfi coast, dramatic cliffs and turquoise water. So, grab your sunglasses and a healthy appetite. We're off to Italy. Right, let's get on with it. Rome, the eternal city. It's a name that carries some serious weight. Trying to describe Rome is like trying to describe the color blue to someone who's never seen it. It's everywhere. It's everything. It's been around for an awfully long time. If London is a well-organized library, then Rome is like a magnificent sprawling antique shop. You'll be looking for a nice little cafe, and suddenly stumble upon a 2,000-year-old pillar, as if it's the most normal thing in the world. The city is a living, breathing timeline. Stand in the Roman Forum where Julius Caesar once walked. In the same afternoon, gaze up at Michelangelo's breathtaking ceiling in the Sistine Chapel. Incredible layering of history. The past lives right alongside the present. Renaissance palace, trendy gelato shop, Baroque fountain with people on their smartphones. A glorious, beautiful mess of old and new. Visiting Rome isn't just a holiday, it's a fun history lesson. It makes you feel small in the best possible way. Standing inside the Colosseum, you can almost hear the roar. It connects you to a past both distant and close. You're seeing history, you're walking through it, you're touching it, you're tasting ancient recipes in a trattoria, an experience that changes your perspective on time. The atmosphere is electric, permanently buzzing, organized chaos, church bells ringing, locals debating football at a cafe, a distant street musician playing, drama and performance in everyday life. People gesture wildly when they talk, they stroll, passeggiata. Being in Rome feels like an epic film scene. Right, so you're in Rome. What should you actually do? First things first, you have to see the big hitters. The Colosseum is non-negotiable. It's one of those places that's even more immense and staggering in person than it is in pictures. Get a guided tour if you can. The stories of gladiators, emperors, and naval battles staged in the arena are absolutely fascinating. Just next door, you have the Roman Forum Palatine Hill, the ancient heart of the city. It's a sprawling landscape of ruins, a ghost town from the Roman Empire. From the magnificent chaos of Rome, we now head to a place that feels like it was plucked from a dream. Venice. If Rome is a powerful historical epic, then Venice is a delicate fairy tale. It's a city built on water, a labyrinth of canals and bridges where the main form of transport is a boat. There are no cars, no roaring engines, no traffic jams, just the gentle lapping of water and the distant song of a gondolier. The whole concept is gloriously impractical and utterly breathtakingly beautiful. It simply shouldn't exist, but somehow it does. The moment you step out of Santa Lucia train station and see the Grand Canal stretching out before you, you realize you're somewhere extraordinary. The city is an engineering marvel, built on millions of wooden stilts driven into the marshy ground of a lagoon. This precarious foundation has given rise to a city of stunning palaces, churches and squares that seem to float on the water's surface. Every corner you turn reveals a scene so picturesque it could be a painting. There are countless reasons to visit Venice, but the most compelling one is to experience its impossible beauty for yourself. It's about the feeling of being completely disconnected from the modern world. It's a city that forces you to slow down. You have to walk, to cross countless little bridges, to get lost in its maze of narrow alleyways, or calli. Getting lost in Venice is not a problem. It's the whole point. It's in those quiet, hidden courtyards and deserted canals that you'll find the true, magical soul of the city. The atmosphere in Venice is one of serene, slightly melancholic romance. There's a sense of elegance and decay of grandeur fading gracefully over centuries. In the early morning, when the mist hangs over the canals, the city is silent and mysterious. During the day, it buzzes with the energy of visitors marveling at its beauty. But as evening falls and the day trippers depart, Venice becomes quiet again. The warm glow of lanterns reflects on the water, and the city feels intimate and personal, as if it's sharing its secrets just with you. It's a feeling of pure, unadulterated magic. After the history of Rome and the romance of Venice, our final stop is a blast of pure, unadulterated natural beauty, the Amalfi Coast. If Italy were a necklace, this stretch of coastline would be its most dazzling pendant. It's like a rugged, dramatic balcony, suspended between the brilliant blue of the Tyrrhenian Sea and the soft blue of the sky. The analogy that springs to mind is one of a spectacular, winding roller coaster, but one that you take very, very slowly, with the windows down and the scent of lemon groves and sea salt filling the air. This coastline, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is famous for its sheer, jaw-dropping drama. It's not a place of long, sandy beaches. Instead, towering limestone cliffs plunge vertically into the sea. Clinging precariously to these cliffs are picturesque towns and villages, with pastel-colored houses that seem to tumble down the mountainside in a cascade of color. The road that connects them, the Amalfitana, is a masterpiece of engineering, a narrow serpentine ribbon carved into the rock, offering one heart-stoppingly beautiful view after another. Why visit the Amalfi Coast? You visit for the views, for the feeling of being in a place so beautiful it almost doesn't seem real. It's a destination that's all about la dolce vita, the sweet life. It's about leisurely lunches on sun-drenched terraces, afternoons spent swimming in hidden coves, and evenings enjoying a glass of crisp white wine while watching the sun dip below the horizon. It's a place to relax, to recharge, and to simply be in awe of the sheer beauty of the natural world, enhanced by a touch of Italian flair. The atmosphere here is one of sun-soaked glamour and effortless elegance. It's been a playground for the rich and famous since Roman times, and it still retains an air of sophisticated charm. There's a relaxed holiday vibe everywhere you go. Being on the Amalfi Coast feels like stepping into a vintage postcard. So there you have it. A whirlwind tour through three of Italy's most iconic and frankly brilliant destinations. We've walked through the epic history of Rome, a city that wears its 2,000-year-old heart on its sleeve. We've drifted through the dreamlike canals of Venice, a place so unique it feels like it belongs to another world entirely. And we've basked in the sun-drenched glamour of the Amalfi Coast, a slice of paradise where life's simplest pleasures are celebrated with style. Each place is a universe in its own right, offering a completely different, yet equally captivating Italian experience. What this journey shows us is that Italy is not just one thing. It's a country of incredible diversity, a mosaic of different cultures, landscapes, and flavors. It's a place where you can be an archaeologist in the morning, a romantic poet in the afternoon, and a bon vivant by night. It's a country that engages all of your senses and leaves a permanent mark on your soul. The real takeaway, I suppose, is that Italy is a country to be experienced, not just seen. It's in the taste of a perfectly made espresso, the warmth of the afternoon sun on a piazza, the sound of laughter shared over a long meal, and the kindness of a stranger giving you directions in a flurry of hand gestures. It's a country that reminds you to slow down, to appreciate beauty, and to live life with a little more passion and a little more flair, Start dreaming, start planning. I can promise you one thing. It will be a trip you will never ever forget. Right, time for a coffee. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey through the heart of Italy. Here at Amazing 7, every adventure is made better by sharing it with you. Explorers, dreamers, wonder seekers. If you enjoyed this trip, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you never miss a moment of magic. We'd love to hear about your favorite Italian destination or travel dreams in the comments below. Your stories inspire us and each other, and this is just the beginning. Get ready for more breathtaking destinations, hidden gems, heartwarming stories from around the world, right here on Amazing 7. So, keep your curiosity alive, your bags packed, your passport to wonder close at hand. Until our next adventure, stay amazing. If you enjoyed this journey, hit subscribe and join the Amazing 7 community for more incredible adventures every week.